So the commissioner floated the idea of an 18-game season and the Super Bowl kind of being moved back to President's Day weekend. I know you wrote an article. Do you think the Browns will be playing an 18-game schedule anytime soon?
I do think so. When the commissioner comes out at the draft and makes it known nationally that he would like an 18-game season and that there is support for it amongst the other owners in the NFL. Of course, they're lopping off another preseason game, and he said he's not a fan of preseason games at all. He doesn't think there should be any. So they would be borrowing again from the 3-game pool of preseason games, adding an 18th game, stretching it out, having the Super Bowl played over President's Day weekend, a 3-day weekend. Nobody has to go, or not nobody, but many people don't have to go to work or school on Monday. That makes a lot of sense. And when he puts it out there like that, which he talked to Pat McAfee at the draft in Detroit about this, that means they want to go full guns blazing on this. They do not want to wait until they have to renegotiate the CBA in 2030, because then it wouldn't be happening until 2031. And so I think they're going to go back in and try to redo this thing and get that 18-game schedule sooner than later. Not going to happen maybe in a year, maybe not even 2, but I think that it's going to happen sooner than it was supposed to.
The other thing that will do, that will drive the salary cap up immensely, because remember, salary cap is a percentage of earnings for the league. So that's another thing that will drive up how high the salary cap is.
Yes, and with the push into global markets and with all of the gambling on all of these games and efforts to have games on different nights of the week, I could almost see football almost every night of the week, the way that they're going to be going. And so, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see, because you're going to have more and more international games. You're going to have more games at different times of day. If you spread out those games, then you get more television exposure. You get more people eyes on the games. You get more betting on the games, and it just continues to grow the game of football. Once they tap into these global markets, the possibilities are endless.